Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Talking About Marvel Strike Force. I'm your host, Chad Miller. There isn't a heck of a whole lot to talk about for this week. However, there are a few things that I do want to bring up. First is I've leveled up my two candidates for the week, and that is Eternals, which I only have with Thanos. And the other one were the global characters, which were basically AIM and Hydra minions. So the only character that I've acquired this week was Rhino, and I'm working on Shocker here soon, so hopefully that'll take place within the next episode. So with the opening screen, the last event that we had, which was the X-Men Phoenix event, we saw Cyclops there, and during this current one we see Agent Coulson. But where are they in the game? How soon can we expect them? I need to know these things. So if you happen to have some insight, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so we're gonna go over my top 10 for this week. Here is last week. Now, while most of the characters in the top 10 have not changed a whole lot, Wolverine got boosted up to position number 3, knocking Storm down to 4. And then Psylocke jumped from level 10 to level 8, knocking Loki and Pyro down. So considering that only 2 of the characters actually really had a boost this week, Wolverine is the MVP once again. Way to go, James Howlett. So for the spotlight on gameplay this episode, I'm going to talk about alliances. Now, alliances are teams consisting of other players is what we refer to as alliance. And it is important. You can start your own alliance. However, I think it's especially important for those who are just starting the game or aren't up to level 70 as of yet to join a current alliance. That way you can get some of those really neat bonuses. Like for instance, in Alliance War, whenever you donate some of your gold to the war, you get some benefits that you can add to various aspects of your team. And therefore, you can also boost the total alliance power. Now with alliance raids, these are special battles that that you can partake in that basically is like a map, and you travel along a certain path, defeating different tasks along the way, and the rewards are pretty awesome. You want those because that's going to boost up your abilities for each of your characters. Action in 3. And also with Alliance War, you battle against other alliances, basically. Each alliance has its own helicarrier and a certain amount of teams that you get to set up a defense for. So you definitely want a strong defense if you don't want your helicarrier taken over. But you also want to use like a lot of your top tier characters to defeat another player's alliance. It's quite interesting. It's a bit challenging, but it's a lot of fun, and the rewards are quite beneficial as well. So that is going to do it for this episode of Talking About Marvel Strike Force. If you have any hint, suggestion, tips, or tricks, please mention those in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's any questions that you have about the game, any certain aspects of the game that you really enjoy, any favorite characters or team-ups that you really love using, you can also mention that down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all.